So, good morning, everybody. It is Coach Erica here, your friendly and fabulous online personal trainer and menopause coach. Happy National Walking Day. I heard that on the news this morning, that it was National Walking Day. I had no idea. So today, I thought we would talk about walking in general. Good morning, everyone who's joining us. And is it the most underrated exercise out there? Most of you know I am a huge fan of walking. Is it the most underrated exercise? Yes and no, right? Walking is one of the best daily habits that I believe that you can have as a human being for overall health and longevity. And a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I did a Facebook Live. Yes, I believe it was a Facebook Live on the number one habit that everyone I know, clients, friends, colleagues, who is fit, healthy for the long term, one of the number one habits they have is that they walk. Why? Because walking is moving your body. It is, yes, burning calories, but overall it's just adding to your daily calorie expenditure, right? So walking around to the store, around your block in the neighborhood, around the office, all of those are called activities of daily living. In the past, we had a lot more movement in our lives. We had a lot more calorie burn from our activities of daily living because we were just moving more. So for example, we used to vacuum the house. Now we have Roombas. We used to grocery shop. Now we can just order online. 50% of kids several decades ago used to walk to and from school. Now that's down to only 13%. So in general, our lives have gone from very active, general movement, lots of easy walking throughout the day during our activities of daily living, to very sedentary lifestyles. And I believe that it is one reason why obesity is such a huge epidemic in America, besides our eating habits, is that we are just not moving our bodies enough in our daily lives. And that is something that we all can change. It is something you can do right now, today, is start walking more during each day to increase movement, help readjust your posture, right? Because we just sit all day or we're on our phones like this. Walking can help strengthen that posture, get the blood flowing, get the body moving, and yes, burn those extra calories. The posture that we have these days, which is from our sedentary lives, is that kind of forward hunching, chin forward, slouched posture, which is leading to a lot of chronic pain, chronic injury, chronic injury, because we are just not holding ourselves in a proper posture. So walking can help correct that if you're doing it without your cell phone. So walking, I recommend daily, just for general health, longevity, mobility, posture, mental stress release, and even connection. If you're walking with friends or your dog, it can help create feelings of connection within your community, creating feelings of connection with your loved ones, which is also great for stress relief. If you're walking outside, you're connecting with nature, you're getting vitamin D, exposure to the outdoor elements, fresh air, the sunlight, a nice breeze, green grass perhaps. All of those have been shown to reduce stress, help reduce blood pressure, and make you feel good. So walking in general has physical and mental benefits. Now, how much should you be walking a day? I say 10,000 steps a day. There's a big argument out there that 10,000 steps a day is totally arbitrary. It was basically created for marketing purposes. No one really knows if 10,000 steps a day is appropriate or necessary. Why those kinds of news articles and mentions of 10,000 steps a day being arbitrary, why it drives me nuts is because the last thing we need to be doing is telling the American population that any kind of movement is arbitrary, right? Because what a lot of people will do will say, oh, well, that was just made up by marketing, so I don't need to get 10,000 steps a day. Yes, you do. Because you are not most likely moving in general enough throughout the day. So 10,000 steps a day, which equates to at least an hour of movement a day for most people. I like that number because an hour a day for most people is a great amount of time for, again, perhaps weight loss, depending on where you're starting from, general health, and well-being. So 10,000 steps a day is what I recommend. Doesn't matter how you get that. You can break it up. You can do it all at once. You can just get it in little bits throughout your day. For most people, it's like 6 miles of walking. How do you get to your 10,000 steps a day? Well, I don't say first figure out how many you're doing right now, right? Get a step counter, look at your watch, use your phone, whatever piece of technology you want to use, and find out what you're doing right now. If you're starting at 2,000 steps a day, then I don't recommend you just automatically try to bump to 10,000, right? That's most likely going to lead to a lot of frustration, then maybe failure because you're going to be upset with yourself, most likely that you can't hit that goal. So if you're starting at 2,000 steps a day, I suggest that every day maintain 2,000. Then increase like 10%. So do 2,200. Get that for a few days. Increase 10%. Do that for a few days until you get into a routine that gets your 10,000 steps a day. So, is walking the most underrated exercise? Yes and no. Walking is wonderful for general health, for keeping us moving, for keeping the blood flowing, for mental stimulation and stress reduction. Is it great for weight loss? It depends on where you're starting. It can be great for maintaining weight loss because, again, you are just burning calories with the walking. If you're starting from a very sedentary lifestyle, from like level 0 of workout or exercise, then yes, it can help you lose weight. If you're at a higher level and you're at that place where you maybe only need to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds, will walking help you lose it? Maybe not. But again, it is a generally wonderful habit for everyone. I don't care who you are, what your age, what your weight is, where you're starting from, or what your goals. We all should be trying to get more movement into our daily lives, and walking is a great way to do it. So go out there, get a walk in on National Walking Day, and I will see you guys next week.